And we're live. A bit early today, but live nonetheless. How's my... Hello, good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing okay. Stream is up. And, yeah. Good morning, everyone. Actually, I'm going to grab my glasses. Hello, Nazar. Good morning. Actually, needs a bit of a clean. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Bom dia, Nazar. Good morning, pá. Good morning. Happy Friday to everybody on Twitch, on YouTube. Hope you guys are doing okay. Also, happy Black Friday. Use my affiliate links. Go check my video about it. Bom dia, Virgilio. How are you doing? So, what we have today is a bit of a test, a running test. Of course, it will be not first impressions because I've tested this yesterday, but like very in a very simple way. We're gonna test today the FatBlackCat PurrPro. So it's gonna be a stream full of cat puns, I guess. Aha. Yeah, so quite expensive set of pedals made by a made by a team of ex-Formula One engineers, or one guy is a Formula One engineer, worked for McLaren and Ferrari. And they are different in many ways. The price is kind of exorbitant. It's very niche. Very niche indeed, and we're gonna test that today. It's gonna be a few hours of testing. Oh look, Mr. Sparty Pads. Hey George, how are you doing? It'll be an interesting test of this. I'm very particular about my pedals, and these were how can I say, they were different. They were kind of very different. And I'm yet. I'll see if I like them or not. They'll be out of the rig very soon, like this weekend, because we need to go back to Gran Turismo. And on Tuesday, I think it's Tuesday or Thursday, we're gonna have the power pack DLC. So we'll do a lot of Gran Turismo stuff. And we'll go back at this and we'll have more or less an idea of what it is. And by the end of the year, I should have the review up. Actually, in 2 weeks, I should have this up. 2-3 weeks. And then I'll have to send them back to Poland. That will be the thing with these pedals. The objective is, for today, to drive LMU Ultimate, test the pedals, and see, how they perform, if they're okay, not okay, if I like them and I don't like them. Of course, a lot of what I feel is definitely personal. That's the thing about reviews. You have the personal part, and then you have the part that is not so personal, which is objective, like does it creak, does it not creak, does it have flex? And then you have the part that is personal. I prefer this on the other ones. And at the end of the day, it's, do I like them or not? Or did it hinder me in some form? So, press that like button. And I think we should be starting this. Guys, remember, this is going to be today LMU Ultimate test. And we'll see how it goes. Where is your matcha oat milk caramel with vegan cream topping? Yes. Do you have creamer with it? Oh man. This is for Not near sight, it's far sight. I'm a bit farsighted at the moment because I'm getting old. Hello? Hello? Ah, okay. Where is my pastelnata, man? I wish I had more pastelnata around. I would have to go to... What's the name? Oh, no, 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 no. I don't want to be... Oh, you cannot not do this. Oh, music volume. Also, these things have haptics. And the haptics are different. They're not vibration motors. They're actual speakers. I'll show you. So, you see this part over here at the side, at the top? Those are speakers. Those are pucks. The same as you have on bass shakers. And you need to be damn sure that the audio output is going to the correct place because those are picked as USB audio. And I was driving yesterday, iRacing, just a little bit, and I hear a very weird sound, like, but it was, you could steal a weird sound. You have posted your best lap, but coming from down there. Oh man, it was so funny. So you literally can put music in these. I have already a gag on this, right? So the thing about these pedals, which I'm not totally on board with, first of all, you can have a huge pedal travel on a throttle. It can have almost 10 centimeters of pedal travel, which is bloody insane. 10 centimeters of pedal travel is this plus the arc. It's a lot. It's like this. It's a lot on a pedal like this. Did you ever try haptic pads for your seat? No. In reality, I was supposed to have a haptic seat. But the people sending them, they kind of forgot about me. So yeah, and the chairs or whatever, Dan Suzuki called them dentist chairs, I'm not fond of. To be fair, it just, the way I brake, it just tilts in a way that I don't like, because I don't brake with my foot down. I brake with my hip, so my foot lifts. So I don't particularly like this. I really brake with my hips, so I don't like cradle and the cradling effect. I don't brake with my ankle. So it's weird. It's weird. And I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of springs. Next level Racing, as decided, they have asked me to check out the FH8 Pro. I said I had no interest because it wouldn't fit here properly. So the amount, I do say no to a lot of reviews, guys, because they do not fit what I need. I don't review just for the sake of reviewing. I'm at the point where I don't need more stuff. I'm at the point where I can pick and choose what I want, because it will be interesting for you guys to see, and it will be interesting if there's, you know, some use of people to people, but it also has to have some use to me. I could see it in my rig or not. And for reviews that require me to change substantially my sitting position or the way I use my rig, they need to add something. And in that case, specifically of the FH8, it will go on top on something that is already quite shallow, and it would change the way I sit, likely making making the seat a bit unusable. That means I would require another seat, which I'm not fond of. Right, what do we have today? Super 60s, Circuit Les Arts. Okay, we could start the day with getting our asses kicked. There's literally not... Oh, there's actually quite a lot of cars. We'll have to do something. We can do the McLaren. Doesn't really matter. We're going in live. So I tend to now choose what I want. This changed the way I use my seat, but I've tried this before. It was more a faff of setting up, but I see value in it. Okay, it's working. Hey, Ken Scott, how are you doing? So yeah, I can pick and choose. Howdy, howdy, Ken Scott. I can Pikachu if you want. So pedals, I can choose if I want to review pedals, wheelbases. Wheelbases, I normally say yes. Pedals, I normally say yes. But I've received the mail to review this back in May or April, and look, I'm really filled up. I can't do this right now. It would be very difficult for me to review, and it was indeed. Well, there's a lot of S2s now. Cool. Did you try the butt kicker? I've tried butt kicker before. I'm not a fan of haptics. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. That's such a nice song. I'm not a fan of haptics. Everything that has haptics, I try to minimize. It's more cables. Even these pedals, they required 2 power supplies. So they might be good, but they won't be staying on my rig. That's for sure. They won't be staying on my rig in any ways because they will be sent back. This is just a reviewing unit. But if I had the opportunity, I would likely send them back. Because even if they are good, they do not follow with my philosophy of being in, a reviewing equipment. 2 power supplies, guys. 2 power supplies. And that's quite a bit of power supplies. It's not perfect. And the power supplies, those will be points for me. Because if you use a power supply strip, it's fine. Like a strip of 8, or I should be using strips. But I use one that it is 4x2. So they are very close by, right? They're like stacked. And those go over the other part. So that means if you use 2 of them, you lose 2 slots. So I guess in sim racing, you really want the strips instead. Fair enough. But most of the strips that I see don't have many slots for USB or don't do USB DP or whatever it is. So it becomes quite difficult. Anyways, almost there. Almost there. Hope you guys are having a good day as well. Is everything fine? Fine. And we have a second camera back. I could probably start using a second camera more often. I need to find a way to put lights. To put lights on in this. To be fair, I like this sim rig, but it's kind of limiting in the way I record content, especially for pedals. The GT Omega, since it was like straight, instead of, as you can see, it's angled. The uprights of this sim rig are angled, and it's quite close. The lines are kind of difficult to record for pedals, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It's a decent rig. Okay. I'm not sold on the springs. It does have a damper. Actually, it has 2 dampers, believe it or not. The brake pedal has 2 dampers. 1 damper for the pedal movement and 1 damper for the 3rd stage. Which is quite interesting. But to be fair, I don't feel the 3rd stage. I likely need to mess around with this a little more. Right, join event, let's go. Oh, speaking about nothing related. Have you received, like, have you done the update to Windows 11 25H2? Did you see any improvements, any issues? And MIE and Coyote Brothers? No, they're no, we're not related at all. James is a nice guy. I like James. James is a really cool guy. I'm still to figure out if I actually got improvement. Oh, the game crashed. Got improvements on Windows. I think Windows is definitely becoming way too bloated right now. Oh, thank you, Botrix. Thank you, Botrix. Didn't know that happened, but it's there. So you still have to figure out if you have it, if you're gonna do the update. Oh, we need Delta. Speaking of it, Delta is going to have soon something interesting. So, guys, likely I'm gonna do something in this stream. So, lemons. Lemons. No? Eh? Data logs? No. Oh, wait. Can we use these at all? We can. Ah, here we are. So we're gonna do Evo. Safe race, qualify. We do need to send more fuel. Actually, may not be too bad. We're gonna take 25 liters. Guys, I'm gonna have my ass kicked today. Everything good, Spa. What's uppings, Richard's Green Valleys? Guys, 54 people, 6 likes. Come on. Thank you. I'm planning at the R9 setup. Wheel, SRP, clutch, let's will cost me 600 and was a racing website. What do you think? I think it's okay. You have everything. Yes, cat pedals. Think it's an okay deal. If you do it, use my affiliate link. The link is below. Hashtag shill. I would say though, if you can keep the same thing, but go for the R12, you have a wheelbase that will last you until whenever. Otherwise, just go with the R9. It's now it's 90 meters. I think it's peak. It's peak 90 meters. Yeah, 1300. Oh, we're already qualifying. Okay, cool. Oh, we were qualifying. Oh, no. Man, I'm really not sure if I like these pedals. I'll explain. This is on me. Great. I'll explain why in a second. Can be, you know, it can be just about me messing up, but it's not something that I know. I'm not. Oh my god! What is these tires? What the hell is happening? I don't need to save the tires for race. I have an extra set, so I can just go to the race set. I need to do the laps anyways. Hey, never quit. 69. Yeah. Nice. Man, what the hell is happening? I have no grip. It's not just the tires, I think it's setup. Let's see. I grip 25 degrees. There's a lot of dampening in this. It's 6 tires instead of 8? Okay, well, it's okay. Ha, let's hope. Man, if Max if Max wins it, I'm gonna McLaren only has themselves. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. They took them a while to get, it took them a while to get used to. The thing is, though, I think in a lot of ways you don't really need to get used to equipment, because if you have to get used to equipment, it means you are actually bending over for the equipment. The equipment needs to make sense from the get-go, in my opinion, of course. If you're willing to make that, my God, what is this? If you're willing to make that sacrifice, fine, but generally I'm not, because there's plenty of equipment out there. Okay, there's something wrong with this setup. Yeah, and it's done. What the hell? Yeah, I want to see the podium test as well. Car setup, custom, race load. What the hell was that setup? What are the sounds that are supposed to come out of the pedals? The pedals have a speaker, so they'll work like a butt kicker. And quite honestly, I don't see any advantage in that. It's always, with me, it's always I turn it off. I'm just trying to figure out if I like it or not. To be fair, I'm actually gonna turn it off. I don't like that. I don't like those effects. It balanced my butt. Actually. Oh, there's no more tires. What do you mean? They changed the tire allotment. Great. I'm not gonna do it then. What do you mean not 7? What? I cannot use 7? So why? Why not? Nice. 669 sounds nice. The car is completely undrivable. I don't understand. I probably need to use another thing because what the people are using here. BMWs, of course they are. Has a low activation threshold, so you'll have a lot of micro lockups. I never had that issue, so if it gets to that, I'll do it. I'll change it to 6. I'm not gonna say it's an exceptionally good deal because I don't know if all the deals that are there. Seems okay to me. These pedals creak from the carbon fiber. There's something weird. I don't know. I don't know how much. Look, I don't keep on top on everything that is a deal out there. Likely, if we do this next race again, we're gonna go towards.
Drivers, go to the grid for a race start.
We're gonna go towards the. What's the name of it? BMW. Yeah, the Logitech DD is pretty good. No tire change? Yeah. No tire change. I'm not gonna qualify next.
Formation lap has started.
What? I use the Fanatec firmware. The regular Fanatec thing. Oh, this is... What? This is just GT3s? Yeah, it's the normal app that I use. Out of line? What are you talking about, dude? Three, 3, 4. Man, I think I'm gonna go 4, 3, 5. Slow down. I'm like going so already. Catch up, slow down. You're too far away. Ah! Everything at the same time. Is this just a GT3 thing? Seems like just a GT3... Oh. What is this? I'm gonna get the drive-thru, ain't I?
Green flag, green flag.
Okay, there's all... Oh, there's hypers over there. Oh, that's on me. Oof, I was such an idiot there. I thought I had more time. Ooh, that's a big chega pra lá. What is this car? What the hell is this? What? Bom dia. No breaking into fast entry? First time I heard of it. The car is just like no grip. Whoa! Oh, this is gonna be awful. Yeah, but it changed. The car changed. Because I used to drive this, and I used to do it quite well with this car. And now it's just everywhere. The car is just everywhere under cornering, under acceleration. Unless they changed something on the car. Wow, that's a spicy meatball over there. Yeah, guys, I don't think I'm gonna finish this race. It's tough. It's a tough car to drive right now. Man, I cannot brake. Do I think iRacing is worth the money? Worth is relative. Man, the car doesn't grip at all. The car doesn't grip, guys. I'm having so much issue with mid-corner grip. There he goes. Done. Goodbye. Look, I keep saying that LMU Ultimate has issues with the tires. They do. Impossible to drive the car. They missed. They've done something. Low speeds. The car just lost it. Decided to say bye bye. Merc CDA. I don't like the Merc. Fixed prototype. This could be cool. What update? Oh my god. Let me check. I'm on base 2702, QR 1201. Wheel is on 6. And I'm on the latest version of 1103. Let's go to over there. We can actually, while we are here, let's see what Fanatec software. I'm on Fanatec app 110. Let's see Fanatec firmware. Maybe I can do a firmware update. Who knows? They changed the nomenclature, so I'm on 110. Yeah, 1103. That's the one that I'm on. View firmware. Okay, firmware is up to date. I'm gonna flash the firmware just in case. Firmware update midstream. We're gonna lose the wheelbase. We're gonna brick this. I like living life on the edge. We do need to restart the game though. The game will need to be restarted because of this. Status 76. 69, nice. Nice. 75. Anyway, Matt, how are you doing? Hello, also, Graham, thank you so much. Hello. Welcome. Are the cats all spring pedals? They are. They do have dampers. They're not elastomers. I'm having mixed feelings about this. Firmware update successful. You are now skip. Yes, we're going to skip this. We don't need that. Bom dia, Miguel Torres. Como é que é? Miguel Tavares, quer dizer. We'll have to restart the game, because otherwise it won't recognize. Steam. Let's do play. And they did something to my McLaren. Because I used to fly around with it. Play iRacing, I like formals, you think F1... I don't know if it's a goodbye, dude. You have to figure out... People do the reviews. If they tell you that there's something that you might like. It's my personal BOP? Could be. We can probably... No, we're not gonna do this. There's only like one person playing. How about this one? I refuse to go to Bahrain. I just don't like that. We can join the practice and see what happens. So, I do have to take the BMW then, because the BMW is... tends to be quite nice. Are you doing the 24 hours? No, don't have time for it. Not in train. Oh, thanks, Matt. There's something. The tires in LMU are wrong. There's something wrong with the tire heating cycle. I mean, you cannot say that no McLarens run in Le Mans and they are all, you know, you are in a corner, you just change a little bit your input to make the car start rotating a little more and you lose the rear. And it's not just setup based. There's something wrong. there is something wrong. And I know, oh, but how do you know? Check the videos. Go check, you know, you go to Le Mans, check the videos of the cars in Le Mans and see how they handle. It's not just about the physics. You can have the best physics of the world. If they do not replicate what is you see in Le Mans or in any track, they're wrong. Then why are you playing it? Because I like driving the McLaren. Ah. I think I need to go to my... Give me a second. I need to go change the settings on the Fanatec app. Something weird. Like a true disciple of... Yeah, right. Where's the Fanatec app? Come on, app. Man, this new Fanatec app, sometimes it has like some crazy stuff. It doesn't load at all. No, it's not loading. Okay, we have probably to give it a kick. You know it's Corsair, right? You really know it's Corsair. New update coming soon? Oh, pfft. Hope so. Matt, you work for them, right? Yeah, Georges. It still has weird. Oh, it doesn't load. The app doesn't load. Oh, goody. I need to restart the PC. So essentially, I have a wheelbase that can... Well, I do not have a wheelbase that cannot change settings. We can go to this wheel and change the settings. Can change wheel. You're a Fanatec OG? Options? What you... these are options? No, this is options? Oh. Rear. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Advanced tuning, scene. Okay. Oh, pá, sério. So the problem is, this decided to go to auto tuning. Selected Hans tuning setup. Okay, locked. So I cannot. How do I go out of this? Auto. No. Okay, 900. Force feedback 65. Let's go 75. Full four. Natural damper 5th. What the fuck? What is this? Force feedback locked. Full force locked. Yeah, cool. How do I get out of the auto mode? Actually, I'm gonna restart the wheelbase. Okay, let's go. So, how do I get my setup back? Switch to events. Here it is. No, I want switch mode to advanced. Okay. Ah, finally, here it is. Sensitivity, force feedback, full force, damper off, friction off, inertia off, interpolation 1, density 100, force fields 100, springs, everything off. Okay, cool. This can go out. This can go in. Finally, I have my steering wheel back. Finally, I have my steering wheel back. Everything off. Everything off. Oh. This is the other one. Always everything off for me. So, now, speaking of nothing fanatic, it's this... This pedal has something really weird. Throttle pedal, something really weird on the last 5%. So, it feels like it doesn't want to let you on the last 5%. Let's go. Oh, stop and go. Penalty. Spitting. Okay, cool. We'll do 3 laps. And, of course. We'll do 3 laps and then we go in anyways. Yeah, I've set the max throttle travel to the minimal throttle travel. The thing is, because of the ergonomics of this... I'm gonna let this guy go. Because of the ergonomics, it's really weird for me. These pedals, I'll have to get used to them. But I can tell you they're not working. It's a boat! Get back. Get back. Oh, finally. No, it's like... You can change that. It's like you get to the 90-95% and the pedal just wants to reject you on the last movement. It's probably some settings. They're very smooth. They're very, very smooth. I'm not sure if they're gonna be for me. Matt, since you're there, in my opinion, was a bad idea to release the podium pedals first. You should have released the V4s. I've spoken to Pierre like 2 years ago. I'm not sure if he's still working with you. Like, come on, man. You have to release the V4s. It's what people are actually gonna buy. You know? And essentially, you can do a mix and match between the CSL Elite V2s and the V3 pedals, and you'll have a pedal set that everybody will want, of course, with some modifications in the pedal plate and whatever. But mechanically, the throttle and clutch are really good in the V3s. Just the brake pedal that generally needs an update, and you have a piece of equipment, you know. Well, I know you'll have to send me a set of podium pedals. I'm waiting for them, right? But I know it's gonna take still a bit. Come on, man. Ah, finally. Focus. I know they're taking a bit. It's fine. At least you have something. You showed something. And I'm interested to see if the podium wheelbase will actually be compatible with the PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5. I know officially it won't have any support, but, you know, unofficially, nobody has to know. Hey. Yeah, I just don't particularly like the brake stack of that pedal set. That's my main concern. It's very dated, very difficult to throttle brake. You don't really have much stages in it. For me, that's the main issue. Also, you need a refresh of the CSL. Now that you have the Club Sports, you really need to do a refresh of the CSL. You wish you could say more, I know. 225.16. Okay. 25 gives me this. Hey Mustafa, how are you doing? Track limits evaluating. I'm going to change this weekend. I'm going to change this. He is not a rep. Yeah, he's somebody that works in Fanatec, not representative. So he's not gonna do things about customer support or take complaints. He probably is gonna take complaints from streamers, but not that. Makes sense, you know. Some people that work in Fanatec do not do that. Especially engineers, people working in development. Timmy Cube. I have 4 seat back pedals. The one from Monza, right? I have those from Monza, and quite honestly, I prefer non-4 seat back pedals. I prefer just regular pedals. They feel, how can I say? They feel actually mechanical, not just a robot pushing me back. That makes sense. This is not a seat belt. This is a belt tensioner, so it's pulling me while I brake, so this moves. Hey, Just Dave. I'm Just Dave. Binary dump of the PlayStation compatibility chip. Okay, let's register for the race. Couch Dave, Coach Dave. Clippy, that's funny. That's actually funny. Oh, starts in 1 minute. So this was actually right on time. Oh, I can't. Oh, go away. So I cannot unregister of this. So, oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell. And I'm definitely not gonna do Bahrain. I dislike Bahrain. And SemiCube 4-seat back pedals are better than Mazda 4-seat back. They may well be. Honestly, I just don't give a flying about 4-seat back pedals. I mean, I understand why people like them. It makes absolutely zero difference for me, and it's more complications than I need. There's Monza in 25. What's weekly? Special events. There's the 24 hours of Le Mans swap test. Starts at 10 today, tomorrow at 10, tomorrow at 14. I would love to do one of these one day, but I can't. Guys, I have the Mazda pedals over there. I just don't care. I can do whatever I want with the Mazda pedals. I can put it in another pedal set. I can do whatever. I just don't care. Boas, como é que é, MacGyver? Vendi a tralha toda, mas agora com a vida especializada voltar às corridas. Fanatec ou Mazda? Aquilo que der mais jeito, se for mais barato. It's hard to say if it's what's better, Fanatec or Mazda. First, it's better to use my affiliate link. Secondly, it might not be even that. It could be Logitech. It could be something else. It depends always on your budget. It depends if you want to mix and match. It depends if you want PlayStation support. If you don't want PlayStation support, it depends if you want to be in one ecosystem. It depends where you are actually going to be in terms of driving, if you want to really go for it, if you just want to just chill out or whatever. It's not a straight line answer. I'm not going to say one or the other. No, these are the PurrPro from FatBlackCat. You can send them the force if you pay them. If you pay them and you pay the import duties, I'm happy to send them. I'll send everything, like the pedal, the length thing. If you want to buy them. Right. I can't not register for this again, but we can join the practice. I'm going to choose another car. We're going to do that. Sorry for bothering you so much, that much. 535. Look, 5 Newton meters is a bit short, in my opinion. You can start with the thing with the Fanatec one is that you can start with the 5 Newton meters, and if you want more power, you can get more power. With Mazda, you don't get more power. You get that wheelbase. So you either have to choose R5, R9, and R12. That's why I was recommending you R12, because if you buy that, it's a wheelbase that you can have for years. With Fanatec, you can go to the 8 Newton meters if you want. You can start low, and you can go high later on. But if you, of course, you want more power, you have to change wheelbases. It really depends. They're all good. It really depends on what you want to do. Do you want to just get a steering wheel, a couple of steering wheels, basic steering wheels? Go for the cheapest one, always. Otherwise... Oh, you do need a load cell, of course, in my opinion. If you want to start using wheels like this, you need more power, always. You can buy 5 Newton meters and buy aftermarket boost for 8 Newton meters for 30. Maybe. You can do that. How much do we get to estimate for any load cell pedals? How much what? The whole thing is retail 1,300 pounds or euros or whatever it is. Right. Even for this, I have limited tires. What the hell, dudes? Come on. Here you are, BMW. Even for this, I have limited tires. Yeah, this SLDD is pretty good. It could be updated, but it's pretty good. Have you tried back-to-back? No, I haven't. They have many things similar, but the Club Sport just feels more well put together. The force feedback if the force feedback signal is, my god, is different between wheelbases, or the, you know, the regular force feedback is different between wheelbases. And what I mean by this is, if you go, let's say you go to an entry-level wheelbase and you go to the higher-end wheelbase, and if they work in completely different ways, man, this setup is weird. They have different logic, they reply in different ways, not just in terms of speed and picking up. You either have poorly managed firmware, or you have wheelbases that work in completely different ways. That could be the case, for example, between the the Logitech Pro and the RS50, because they do work differently. But if you pick up a CSLDD, and if you pick up a Club Sport, you should have largely the same way, the same logic behind them. And you know, in my mind, they have the same logic. They just have different performance. Oh yeah, Daniel, that would be cool. I kind of like the Endurance Hub, but I agree with you, it's kind of a missed opportunity in ways. Problem with Fanatec is they take too long to develop stuff. Matt is here listening, you take too long. Take too damn long. 359. I can't get there. If we can get to 405, that would be like lovely, I guess. R12 maybe overkill for your needs? Maybe. Who knows? And I really need to change this belt, seat belt. Today I'm gonna go back to the other ones, not in stream though. Okay, this one I'm able to catch, right? The thing is, to be fair, are you gonna be on the table every single time? Because you can downtune an R12, you can downtune a Club Sport DD. Of course, it's all about price points. You can use a Club Sport DD or a DD or R12 in the same level that you can use an R5. But if you, of course, then go into a sim rig, you have an R12. You don't have an R5 or you know, one of those with lower. Then you can use more. You don't need to update anything else. It's all about price point, guys. All about price point. Man. Of course, if you're being casual about it, if you just don't want much complications, go for the lower one. And there's something else. Okay, if you're just like student, of course. Epa, caraças, meu. They did change something in the tires. They did change. This is working in a completely different way. They did change something in the tires. Why do they need to keep changing stuff? I don't get it. It's not about data accuracy. I don't care about that, man. You cannot just throw updates and say, oh, this is more advanced, this is more correct. Then it does not look anywhere as like that as they do it in in Le Mans, because I'm pretty sure unless there's very edge cases that nowadays they don't have so much trouble with the tires. Like the thing does not grab at all. So we got 70. Between 60 and 70, 65 and 70. What's the thing is with the McLaren, it was incredibly difficult to drive. Oh, we got people. Hey, buddy. How's it going? This is like a 408. I feel so slow with the car. I know I'm fueled up and stuff, but there's such a weird release over there. And I'm barely turning the wheel. This would be... oh. Bruv. It's like 408 or something. Oh, 405, great. I know it is much more fun. I definitely know. The LMP2 is so fun, to be fair. Oh, come on. Okay. Is this even better long term than the R9? I think the R9 as a wheelbase is better. Right now, the V3s. See where we can, what we can do now. Blade GPS, thank you very so much, and also Fanny VZ and Masakan and GPKT Motorsports, thank you for the follows. I got that, Matt. I got that. Though you have like a lot of easy wins on your side. Look, you can blink all you want, Tank, but it doesn't work like that. And you guys really need to develop USB pass-through. I know now you have an American overlord, but you guys, if you don't start to open up your systems, you're gonna start losing people from the edges, and then the edges will collapse. Either you have to do two things. You either develop a USB pass-through, or you give an option on your force feedback to activate regardless. Because everybody is already selling their own quick releases with, you know, with activation. So you're the only ones not doing at the moment. And Nacon, but nobody might Nacon. It's really weird, and I'm not sure if you listened to my SimHub review. It's really weird that the SimHub developed a product that you should be selling. I don't mean this like in a way shame on you kind of thing, but I think there needs to be a philosophical change in how Fanatec takes third-party equipment. Of course, it's not something you can comment on here, but it's something that you can start speaking internally. You have... I'm just gonna tell you, you have really a lot of customers that you're not losing because LMU exists. That's two things. It means a lot of people want to jump ship, and that you are losing revenue. I'm just gonna tell you exactly what I see. And believe me, I see it very well. I see it really, really well. Can't say more? Okay, cool. There might be something. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, the car feels better now. Fanatec LC versus Mazda LC. Fanatec load cell pedals and Mazda load cell pedals are largely the same. It's whatever. As long as they're load cell, they're very good. I'll be good enough. Oh, we should go register for the next race? Cool. Load cell 130 kg. É pá, não sei, talvez. Acho que as load cells hoje em dia é o mínimo. Finally, we have a tracking. Eles bonitos são? Oh, here we are. I can't register still. Nah, can't register. I'm on the other race. São bonitos e caros. Fanatec ones are quite heavy. They're only 60 shore. To be honest, I've done a review like years ago with the 3D wraps. I much prefer the regular ones, or at the very minimum, just remove one thing and then add one of their stuff, and that will be it. Oh, that's quite interesting. That's quite interesting. I'm gonna do a video. Is Fanatec opening up their ecosystem? Exclusive message by Fanatec developer. Or better, guys, I have the world exclusive. We have the world exclusive, and we know that Fanatec is now going to release everything to open up. World exclusive. Can't register this. How long? 9:30. Oh, we need 10 minutes. 10 minutes to go before registering. Right. Can Fanatec actually fix the goddamn application? Because it's not launching at all. It's not launching. I need to change something. So, I'm going to give free tips to Matt LC on what they need. Like, very basically, you need a CSL v2. You need to get the internal logic of the club sport into the CSL DD. If you could get the core, even better. But of course, making it smaller, because it's a smaller wheelbase. You need that. Club Sport V4s. Everybody is asking for a Club Sport V4s. To be fair, I really think that the CSL load cells are a good product to modify. I should have a CSL load cell video just to modify the CSLs. You know, how high-ended can I put my CSL load cells or something like that? I don't have them anymore. I sent them back to you guys. So no, not that. Okay, setup, sensitivity, force feedback. I'm actually gonna reduce the force feedback strength to this. I probably need to get full force strength, damper, inertia, interpolation. Okay, I'm gonna really increase a little more the interpolation here. Density, force feedback strength, force strength. Okay. Spring damper off. Okay, this is correct. So let's go over here. You need also a Club Sport a Club Sport wheel. Not Formula. You need another one. You need a GT3 of Club Sport. Opening the system, of course. Graphics, sound, complete controls over here. Force feedback. Collision strength, smoothing. It's a lot of gain. Did they change the way this is working? You guys should be paying me for free tips. Everybody should. I keep saying, man, you can do the V4s like in 15 minutes if you want. Just get the brake stack from the CSL Elite and call it a day. And yeah, and those are the main things. Also, look, you have this. I'm gonna put it here. I think a lot of people will agree. You have this wheel, right? You see this? This screen is available also on the Podium DD ones, which won't be available on the new Podium DDs. Kind of a stupid move in my opinion, but whatever. This screen could be in more wheels. This screen could be in more wheels. Wheels. This screen. When are the new Podium wheels coming up? Like, apparently Q1 2026. Yeah, the wheel is ugly. The wheel is ugly. I've already had my opinions on the wheel. You guys know my opinions on the wheel, right? This wheel is actually pretty dope because it has what? So 5. So over here is just 20 inputs on these 4. Plus this one, 27. Right? Because it's 7-way funky switch. 27, 31, 35 inputs on this wheel. 35 inputs. It's more than you need, and everything is essentially all of these wheels, all of these buttons, except these 2 at the bottom, and this one over here. So 36. So all of these buttons are reachable within your arc. 35 buttons. The only wheel that does it like this is the Forte, as far as I know. So, this is not a bad idea, like, for a wheel. You could sell this separately, probably, but that won't be, like, important, I think. But this, if you put this screen in something like a McLaren wheel, which it will be the CSL GT3, killer. Killer, because it tells you everything. Super chat, Turgi, thank you very much for the knockers. Thank you. The Norway Krone, right? Thank you very much. This, despite looking ugly, it's actually a really good wheel. It has the Fanatec shifters, which in my opinion, and apparently Dan Suzuki's as well, are the best shifters in the game when they do it like the basic shifters in thereabouts. I much prefer these shifters to the ones from GSI. And this wheel costs what, 5 times less? As for clutches, they're not bad at all as well. They're more or less matched. The buttons, The buttons, I think Fanatec does the best buttons in the business as well. When you go to their podium line, really good. But you have to pay for those, you know. So yeah, I'm giving you free tips. Hopefully you get those out and people will be happy with your decisions. Hopefully. Right, let's try to rejoin the race. I can't join the race. See, this is stupid. I cannot register for an event. I'm likely gonna miss this race. Yeah. As for these pedals, yeah, I'm not sure. Probably need to do some changes here, but I'm not so sure about them. That last 5% is a bit weird. Moz joysticks suck on the KS. I kind of believe you. Get VRS, you can upgrade. Oh, VRS is a really good example of what. So back in the day, when the CSLDD came out, everybody was up in arms. What do you mean? It's 5 Newton meters and it can be upgraded to 8 Newton meters. Give us the power, the full power for the low price. Everybody was up in arms with Fanatec. VRS releases the BMW version of the unlocking your heaters. Oh, this is amazing. I can do this now. If I want a 5 Newton meter, I can have a 5 Newton meter. If I want a 12, I can have a 12. That VRS is. I'm not blaming VRS in this. I'm just saying the attitude shift is different. Between the Conspit GT300 GT versus the Magic Evo, are they comparable? They are more or less comparable. They're not the same wheel as I've seen around. People don't understand what they talk about. They're not the same wheel. The buttons aren't even the same. The button caps, the internals, nothing is the same. The shifters are not the same. It's not the same ergonomics. Between one and the other, buy the cheaper one. Everyone, I've never seen it. I just see people praising it. I've never seen people being annoyed at that. Just people praising it. It's quite interesting. I've seen more people up in arms now with SimiCube, to be fair, with new prices and what they released. See you, Matt. Thank you very much for being here. Send me the wheel. Send me the pedals. You can send me, before you go, you can send me the pedals. I won't be showing them, so send the pedals. I can test them for you. I'm trying to find the cheapest combo for my region, so starting some research. Still mad expensive here with the added taxes. Yeah. It is always very region specific, right? Can't join this? So if I can't... Oh, it's finished. So let me just register, no? Why can't I register? Oh, I have to... Don't tell me I have to quit the session to rejoin. So Fanatec software doesn't load. Always good. Let's go back to the game. Because we've only done a race and I crashed immediately. See you, Tersh. Hey, Baron, how are you doing? See if we can rejoin now. Play. Bom dia, Paulo Reis, como é que é? From freezing Canada. Aha. Okay, now I can register. I'm not gonna qualify though. On the leaderboard, let's see what we have here in GT3s. Yeah, nobody is driving the McLaren. Nobody is driving the McLaren. It's either Lexus. Nobody is driving the McLaren. You know what? Instead of... I'm gonna drive the Mercedes, the Merc. Unregister. I wish we could change the car. We're gonna register and drive the Merc. I never drive this car, so might as well just drive it. It is sad. There's some... I'm saying it. There's something weird with... there's something weird with the tires. The tires just lose grip. The tires at this point, they are back at that update. When was it? Was it the June update or something? Or March update? Where they had a lot of issues with grip. They're really there. Yeah, March, I think. Something like that. For me, they're at that point that you drive them, they just don't. You go past the grip limit, they have a huge fall off. There's no progression. So I'm not sure if did a rollback on the tires or whatever it was. To be fair, I liked the tires when the GT3s first came out. I liked them. I didn't like to force it back at the center, but whatever. Just a lack of grip. Quite interesting. Quite sad too. But it is what it is. So where am I now? Very much on the bottom, right? Probably B3? Oh, I'm still S1, but oof, I'm a bottom S1, I suppose. Yeah, I keep losing a lot because you do need to qualify. There's a lot of things wrong with the ways that they do the driver rating. I don't understand the qualification thing. When the next content update coming? Probably January. They want to do a career mode in this. The driver rating doesn't make any sense the way they do it now with 25% unqualified. Oh, wait. This is out, so let's put it like that. Yeah, it's like evolve them backwards. I don't understand. Don't understand as well. It was good. It was good. You had the percentages. You had the driver rating making sense. I probably they did it to avoid, last to first kind of thing. But they can basically ignore the qualify altogether. They were gaining, losing minuscule amounts. 0.5. Okay. It's always the Discords, right? It's always the Discords doing requesting something that doesn't make sense. Discords are interesting. It's basically a self-selection of people that go there just to generally to complain and gatekeep. I do remember it when the GT3 update came out. Like, I complained about there's no steering in the center. There's no information in the center. There's something wrong in the center. Oh, it's their cold tires. I do the video. They start complaining on Reddit about me or in Discord. I think it was Discord. Oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. And then David Perel sends out a video. Oh, I've been doing beta testing for this, and I give updates on 296. Give information. The steering is dead in the center. It was so funny. It was so funny. Yeah, man, it was so funny. Okay, 1 minute. Unemployed people, I don't know. People are passionate about what they like. But what Discord, Reddit, and forums generally do is create this perception, and you do have access to developers. So it creates the perception that a lot of people are, they really want that, and ends up that not a lot of people actually want that. People that self-select into those Discord groups actually want that. A 6. I have to go in. What is wrong with the UI? There's a lot of, there's things that can always be improved. I don't like these screens. All of them, at least. minor things. Well, for me, the biggest things about the user interface or the user experience is essentially it's not refreshing. So you do need to go out, you need to come in. That really absolutely pisses me off. And it's been like this since the start as well. Right, I'm not gonna qualify. I'm gonna have new tires and that's it. We're gonna go with what, Evo Race? I'm not even gonna qualify because we don't have the tires. I don't understand why we can't have the tires. So that's another one. Might as well just not do anything. Can do quality, replace only the fronts. I prefer not to. This is stupid. This, in my opinion, this is stupid. If they really want us not to... is this... Do we need to pit? I suppose we keep... Well, we would keep the sim tires anyways. If they really want us to be careful with the tires, give us the full tires. I think. You know, people like it, I guess, in Reddit. I'm not touching it. It's a risk to have, like, full tires or whatever. I guess you would also have hot tires, because the tires will be hot, because I don't think they go back down. And it's also 6 minutes qualifying. Ugh. Oh, Colombo is here. It's whatever. The driver rating stuff is, for me, the most weird thing. They did the drive rating swap. I was an S2 driver. Instantly dropped into V3. Because of the qualifies. Did 3 races in a row. I literally, in one race, lost 35%. And then, of course, you have the tires. The tires are weird. Again, they're very weird. I think I'm at the point I'm actually prefer driving iRacing than this. Because of the tires. I mean, iRacing does have cool tires. And sometimes they're weird. But the heating cycle makes sense. And the way they start grabbing makes sense. Over here, they are losing... I don't know. They had better tires before. May not be as accurate, but at this point, I don't think it matters if it's accurate or not. But accurate is in data. I don't mean like accurate in driving. When you start turning in a fairly grippy car, and the small turn-ins just makes the car spin out, no control, no information on the force feedback, there's something again. I think the amount of esports teams that sent split 2-3... I got the spam caller. That sounds like the PMR experience. The thing is, though, the PMR tires tell you through the force feedback that they suck. And you feel the tire. You feel the tire loading and ungripping, right? And in this disc, you don't feel the tire loading so much, and then it starts to ungrip. For me, it's the opposite. Not anything at all. It's just the warming cycle feels much natural to me in LMU. Yeah, probably. Probably for you. Start with 2 burnouts and then warm up by overdriving the front. So that's the iRacing approach. Could be. It could be that. Could be that. But there was something that I'm going to say. When the LMP3s came out, I had a LMP3 driver, and I wasn't getting any information on the tires. It would come out of the thing. He would try to get some warm up on the tires, and the guy, oh, I'm the guy that drives the number 17 car. And I asked him, so he said we won Silverstone LMS last weekend or whatever when this came out. And I said, hey, what about the tires? Right? I understand there's cold tires and stuff, but I was basically already in the Formula 1 pits, and I was struggling for dear life, right? And the guy said, no, you get to anger, even if they're cold, you have grip. And I'm going through anger just before, you know, after I said that thing, and I'm going through anger. I can't feel the car. The car goes sideways and understeers at the same time. No, you have grip. You have grip. The tires heat up quite fast. I mean, takes a couple of laps to be top, but you have grip. You have control. I like the LMP2s, yes, but there's 2 people driving LMP2s, so I'm not going there. It's supposed to be fixed now, probably, but these are feeling like the LMP3s. It wasn't just about the tire warm-up, tire heating bug. There was something there. And there's something in the tires where the tires are crashing after they are on peak. It's like you have completely no control. You have really no control of the car. And it does not make sense, especially on a McLaren. You are going. Oh, it released. Just, I have no information on the force feedback. I have no information on the tires. Nothing. It just releases. I think the tires went back. There is something weird. Okay, let's see. Full 11. This will be... We need fuel, like 15 minutes fuel. At 900. 1-to-1. Controls. Force feedback. Calibrate. We can calibrate it if you want. Calibrate it. Set max left, which is max left. Set center, which is centered. Set max right, which is right. Totally right. It's not auto-secting, it's 900 in mine. And the game does the rest. Set it to 540. Set it to 540 in game. Then I would compress and need to go to the wheel, change it. But controls, force feedback. Where did they changed it, right? Use steering range from vehicle, use steering wheel maximum rotation from driver. So it will have a soft lock in game. You can rotate more, but the car won't give you more. But anyways, when you're turning these cars, you shan't turn much more than this. Unless, of course, you're doing, you know, a very tight corner. But normally you turn it like this max. Or this really, really max. Depending on the corners, of course. But generally, I'm just turning here. So turning it to 540, it won't make a difference. In my opinion. Okay, standings. Qualify. There's a lot of people that will not qualify. GT3. Yeah, there's a lot of people that will not qualify. A lot of them, they're on pit. Ambitious but rubbish. Like it. Like it. I can tell you that the last few updates have been making me want to drive this less and less. At least GT3s, it's
Teams and drivers
Go to
the
people.
grid for a
Okay, I'm gonna
race
start driving. Let's go. And it's streamer complaining. There's plenty of people liking this, so they're probably right and I'm wrong. And I also have 69 for FPS. Of course, there's plenty of cars there. I want to drive LMP2s, but there's only 2 people driving LMP2s or 3 people driving LMP2s. And also,
formation lap has started.
I have the wrong setup. I messed this race up. Now I forgot. I'm not driving the M4. I'm driving the... yeah, I'm driving the MG. This is a wrong setup. It is what it is. It's my fault. ABS 4, DC 4. DC 334. Okay. 3, 3, 4. We're gonna do 335, and then we'll go. And 9 ABS, and we'll see about the thing. Maybe it is the same setup, who knows? Guys, I'm probably using the wrong setup. I'm not totally sure, but probably am. Would be wild. Well, here's to hoping, right? It wouldn't be a random call sign. Oh, that went out. It wouldn't be a random call sign stream if it wasn't something going wrong. Não sei se vais ter que ver online, meu. Não faço puta ideia, não vivo em Portugal. Nice defense there, but man, really nice defense. A tarte tatin accident ends up delicious. Ah oui. Tarte tatin. Oh. Well, I'm not disliking it at the moment, but you know, famous last words. Oh, that's cool. It's a nice. Oh my God, is that Colombo? Famous last words. I'm not disliking it. Good rotation in this thing. Probably too good rotation right now. Oh, that... Oh, cette triipers! Oh! warned about the BMWs. What's up? What's happening with the BMWs in this game? Oh, 283. This is actually pretty dope. Oh, a plume of smoke. There it comes. Beep-boom. Oh, stay middle? Okay. You know what? This setup ain't too bad right now. I know. Yes, esports input censorship. Isn't the Kraus guy actually working for Bavarian? Maxine, oh my god. Tu és maluco! Penguin, thank you very much. Oh, much more stable, dudes. Much more stable than the McLaren. Man, it's regular LMP terrorists, right? Or GTP terrorists. It's just like a level of terrorism that Osama bin Laden would like to do. We need to get back to Kraus and Fedorov. I do feel slow though. Probably it's way... Oh my god, there's a Le Plume of Le Smoke. But no... Oh, there's a Le car over there. There's that tire thing. Oh, there... Oh, it's nice. No, brake. That was a nice kill. Oh, there's the Valkyrie over there again.
Time for 31.3.
I'm gonna get overtaken now. Man, there's something wrong with the tires on the GT3s. You understand that the tire is going out at the rear. It simply does not have any capacity to do yaw at speed. Yeah, 3 GT3s out, see if we can get to Fedorov. Kraus just went through. Wrong setup, I know, but there is something wrong. I can't go to his line, otherwise I'm just gonna kind of... Oh, he moved line, so I'm gonna go there. What the hell is this? It's about 50 quid, dude. About 50 quid. It's not just this track, it's a lot of tracks. There's something wrong with the model. I can't... It's like we're back at mid-year, you know? See? This is exactly what I'm talking about. It's gone. Car is gone. This is exactly what I'm talking about. The tire model is shit. Sorry. Did a little correction. The tires couldn't handle it. Yep, that's it. I did a little correction left to right. The rear tires decided no. Nothing can be done about it. I don't know. It wasn't grass. It was in the middle of the road, though. Tire model regressed. The tire model regressed back to what it was in May, but I think it's worse even. Just could drive Monza P2. I don't know if I want to drive anymore, because there's no Monza P2. There is... I'm gonna try the P2 here at Fuji, and that's it. It can be fun, but... To the Aero tracks, they always do have this problem. Of course, it's less noticeable. The tires just slide. Like, turn, slides. I know it was at speed, but it feels like there's nothing. I'm testing the yellow and blue. I think they might this might come back. Yellow, blue, or green and blue, whatever it is. It's the one from stock. You have to brake a little bit earlier in coast, probably, but in that case it wasn't a lift in coast. I was just trying to overtake the guy locked, I went to the other side, and the car lost control. So there was really no way to... It's very sensitive, yes. Very sensitive to snappy inputs. It's very sensitive to tire load. The standard setup is fine. Okay, we can try that. Probably that's why it went flying. We can try that. Probably later. So 2 races done. Can't finish any of them. Maybe skill issue. Could be. Could be. Could be skill issue. Car setup. Is this really telling us not to do to qualify? It's 25 minutes. So we're gonna do that. Be 5 laps, right? Standings, practice. I think it's really telling us not to do the qualifies. It's like risk reward. But why though? The P3 qualified and then just put new on new lefts. We can have a look at what happens. In this case, yeah, the left side would be the one that you probably want to put the tires on. No, this race is 25 minutes. I'm gonna still probably trying the GT3 racer again, but I use another setup. Boop, boop. And you avoid carnage at the front. Okay, I'm gonna do that then. And we're gonna try the AMG again. We're probably gonna use just the stock setup, stock safe setup. Dudes. Weird. Weird stuff. Anyways. Yay, game crashed. Oh, start driving. Okay, cool. You like soft setups? I like CDA setups more. But there's two CDAs. There's the CDA that is the in-game, and then there's a CDA that you get from Delta. So, which ones? Are you talking about the CDA inside the game or the CDA in Delta? Ah, okay. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, this doesn't seem to have the same behavior, it feels like. I know the tires are different, but this doesn't have the same behavior on the tires. It's not the same car, but... You're tense but fast? Yeah, that's ammo. CDAs tend to be, like, really good for me. Because... Oh. Okay, fair enough. Because they tend to be fast. And I can actually control them. Sometimes they're a bit too controllable. Not too controllable, they're a bit too safe. And I lowered... I used to lower the TC3 of the car. Right? But something happened and I can't control the car anymore. You know? Yeah, we have tire heat now. Oh, this is gonna be good. Don't cook the tires yet. Easier said than done. New tire set. I know the new tire set doesn't help. But, brake set, I mean. Or pedals. They don't... Yeah, nobody said anything about flattening them. Just not cooking them. Oof. Can brake a little more. See? If this was the GT3 car, the car was be gone. And this is the part that I don't understand, right? The GT3 should be more compliable at the edge because it's a, you know, it's a car that, you know, they go sideways. They can go sideways. And the tires just go. The tires just go on GT3s. It's like you have no control past the limit. They just go. Oh, we're 3 seconds away. Great. Yeah, it's definitely not the AC kind of vibe. I agree with that. So these tires, lap 2, they're warmed up. And they feel like they're sticking. Of course, once again, different tires. But they feel like they're compliant, right? Feels like a different game. Doesn't feel like driving the GT3s. The GT3s, you're feeling like you're asking for permission. So you have the grip past the threshold. It drops, but it's there. Yeah, it's not just more grip because the tires are wider and the car has the aero. There's something different in the tire. And it's not just the tire, it's the tire logic. Well, Vassallo is fast. So the GT3 tires are working more like iRacing tires on lateral grip, which is insane. But the previous iRacing tires, not the ones that we have now, which is insane. Oof. Alright, lock the fronts. So, I haven't done this combo in a while. I'm slow, but I understand what the car is doing. Car feels like it doesn't have much. Let's try 4.5. Yeah, I know. It's so weird, and they cool off so easy as well. It's so strange. Okay, last lap. It's so strange, man. There's something weird with those GT3 tires. Yep, that's gone. They made them very sensitive to everything, in my opinion. Neste carro não tem ABS, não. Okay. New. We need... what, 10 laps? How many laps do we need? 133, so 10 laps is... Man, my head is not mathing. Ten minutes, 60, 10 laps. Need the fun for this. My head is not. Calc. No, calc. Give me a calculation. Calculator. So, 25 times 60 divided by 93. Let's do 94. It'll be 15 laps. We need 15 laps. Let's do 16 laps. Oh, it's full fuel. Almost. 16.4. Actually, we're gonna do 17 because the guy in front is fast. Look at that.
Teams and drivers go
Spot
to
of
the
the
grid
grid
for
for
a race
poo-poo.
start.
Well, I think not charging for some reason my camera. Boo. Boo. It is fine. GL don't dead. I really fucked up in the last corner, damn it. I fucked up everywhere. Rip for the only LMP3. There's only one LMP3. Let's go.
Formation lap has started.
P3 life is peaceful. Sounds like it. Why is it cracking though? Well, Vassallo is gonna kick us to the curb.
Green flag, green flag.
Okay, start. Gonna lift here. Oh, even so, I messed up. Yeah, the logic of these tires, even when they're cold, an interesting, it's more. It feels more correct. Oh no! That's on me. That's on me. I went to neutral. Damn it. I went to neutral. I'm driving like crap today. Hello, Abbott. Yeah, the neutral technique. The car just went sideways.
Time 148.45.
There's neutral protection. Well, I should put this on then. Some days aren't just the best, I know. Nice cut through there. Almost killed the guy. Opa, sério, mano. Avança, caralho. Esquece, meu. Opa, sério, meu. Does it have the potential? Every sim has the potential, even PMR, to be the best sim out there.
That time was a 158.94.
Nah, I just lost the mojo. I'm not gonna get there, I just lost too much time. Even to get to Bart is gonna be hard. But the other guy like takes 5 hours to get the car going. Oh my god. Now I lost the mojo. Went wide to avoid. That guy just kept rolling back, so pretty cool. And then the other guy clips me by reversing. Serio.
Time 134.77.
Oh, there's a new tire model. I hope so, because that tire model is absolute shit. Thank you. He really didn't need to do that, but I suppose he's just chilling there. I really don't get what they've done in the tire. It's just so weird. To be fair, I think I'm gonna go back to iRacing for a while.
That time was a 134.7.
I really think I'm going to iRacing for a bit. Because, like Marie Kondo, whatever is I used to say, this is really well. This sparks joy, but GT3s aren't sparking joy. Yeah, the LMP2s and the P3s are actually fun. Unless, yeah, of course, I drive GT3s and LMP2s because the GT3s are absolutely not sparking joy at all. Maybe I'll do the P3s, the P2s, I mean, in the next race, even if there's nobody, just for the sake of having fun. We can do that. Oh, I'm messing up that corner. Can do that instead of going to the GT3s. But the thing is, nobody is driving P2s, and I don't know how to drive Vipers. Monza's P2, there was like 3 splits. Sounds good. Yeah, we're faster second per lap than the guys in front. I mean, this Mosley guy can probably be... Oh, I was. See if we can get to P10. I lead out, but... I mean, as always, I get mugged. We'll see if it's doable. There's 15 minutes to go. There's a few guys up ahead. Need to catch up. Let's see how fast or slow they cross the line. Oh, come on! Okay, fair enough. Okay, P10 is actually far away. What are they doing? 36, 37, and 42. Seems doable to me. Doable. Doing 33, 34. I don't know. They both fun. I think both of them are fun, to be fair. I think the LMP2 in iRacing is really fun, a good car. Really good car, to be fair. I actually enjoyed driving... I don't think I've streamed in that day, but I really enjoyed driving the Road Atlanta with LMP2. I just decided, you know what? Screw GT3s and... let's go directly into that. Okay. In certain ways, I'm kind of glad that LMU brought the LMP3 because it made me start having a look at the other cars. Okay, P12. P9, it's impossible. P10 is also difficult.
133.34.
Oh, much better. Much better exit. I don't know if we can do P10. Missed the apex. New tire model coming before next month. And apparently we're gonna love it. Oof. Hopefully. Hopefully I'm gonna love it, because I'm not loving how the tire model is now. So before next month is basically this weekend? I think he's going to the pits. So we got Mayoshi over there, 35 and 35.
That time was a 133.30.
33.3. Okay, not too bad. Oh, okay, so if it's before Christmas, it's another thing. We'll have to overtake this guy, but is it doable? We'll see. Okay, that's P10 now. Losing a second behind this guy. So we're at P10 now, but I'm pretty sure that VLC is gonna try to outbrake me. You wanna see? There he goes. Can we get to P9? Ah, merda. It's on me. No, we can't get there. Can't get there. We need to be constantly posting on the 33s, like low 33s to get there. So 34, 33.7. Front tires are giving in. It's a much better sim right now, driving with these things instead of the GT3s. So we can get to Porek as fast as possible. Still need to try to overtake him. I see some smoke. Oh, Red Weasel, pá! Como foi a tua cirurgia, pá? Conta lá. Estou muito charmoso. Oi. Can I get to Poreka? Oh, 2 seconds faster per lap. Got probably 3 laps worth. Man, I hadn't paced for much more. Já tens opiniões sobre os pedais? Epá, são difíceis. Ai, mãe do céu. Não me faças isto, jovem. Ui, 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 ui. Once again, I'm going to the neutral. Well, that's P10. It's actually P9. Obrigado, pá. Obrigado. Tá muito vazio, é o que eu tenho a dizer. Tá tão vazio que tem eco.
Lap 135.91.
Can we get to P8? We have 4 minutes. 3 minutes. We could be like 2 seconds closer, but P6 would be, I think, where we would be at, to be fair. We lost a lot of time with that stupid accident. So much understeer! Okay, gone. We're still gaining against P6, which is quite interesting. Para quem é português e não está registado ao Red Weasel, pá, vão subscrever. Se faz favor.
Lap 134.80.
477. Go subscribe to my friend Red Weasel, pá. He does the Portuguese stuff. Okay, 2 laps, I suppose. Yeah, I have 2 laps worth of fuel. I'm really catching up. The cats are good, pa. In the girls. Okay, we might get another position. Because Bale is kind of bailing out. But we still need to overtake, right? Nice, I want you to go there. Exactamundo, dudo. Messed up the exit. Probably have 1 more lap after this. We have 2 laps, it'll be fine.
Lap time was a 134.31.
I don't think we have fuel to finish this. I think we have to do a little bit of a Lyco. Yeah, we can't get to another one, but... Okay. I think we have to do a little bit of lift and coast. Yeah. Okay, we have to do a little bit of Leica. We are 150 meters short.
Lap 134.30.
I have no idea why the pedal cam is dying, but it might be because there's no battery for some reason. No. I don't hide that stuff. That was the other camera. And I did fuel 16.3. I should have fueled a little more. I thought as much. That would be like, okay, that guy is fast. I'm gonna fuel one last lap. That wasn't enough. We're gonna lose this position. meters. I got the fuel. Woo! So I was faster than everybody up until P5. Makes sense. Lindo, caralho. Let's turn this on. Let's see how much we have. Barefoot. Still very low battery. Give me a second, guys. Foi calculado, exatamente. We're gonna do one more race, LMP2. At Le Mans, no matter how many people are driving, I'm not gonna drive the GT3s, man. The GT3s are so crap. Are so crap, honestly. They're really, really bad at the moment. What cam is that? ZV-10. I do have a charger for it, a little more powerful. How many people driving P2s? Let's see. It's all hypers, no P2s. Oh, okay. We can do P2s. Cool. GT3s are crap? In this game, yeah. They're right now very, very crap. Fair water. That is pretty. So goes back. Better now. $140. Right, they're back. You need another ZVE? Well, I have a 6700. Bit of overkill for this, but I do enjoy the fact that it's a bit wider than the ZV-10. You can use more of the sensor, so that means I can use a longer lens. I should have another 6700, but they're very expensive. Because I feel that when I go wide, it's way too wide. That's what she said. Right. I'm gonna get my butt kicked again. But it's fine. Car number 4, I mean. It's a shame that the ZV-10 cannot use a bigger part of the system for recording. I'm not sure about the ZV-10 too, but this one, the one that is that one, if it was wider on the sensor, it would be so helpful. Really, really helpful. You like the P3 on this game? Yes, I do like the P3 on this game. The tires are a bit weird. Tires are really good on the P2s, man. The tires feel like proper tires on the P2s. The P3s, they're weird when they start heating up. And then you have grip. The GT3s are just... So you have grip. The car slips and goes. Doesn't give you any information, nothing. I don't know how to attack. I don't know how to do anything. It is skill issue. That's what gets me on the tires. Well, the tires are different between class because they have to be different between class. Different compounds work in different ways. David Perel has a really good video about it. I mean proper good. Where he talks about how tires, and even for GT3s, he talks about how tires between manufacturer, how they're different. The ones for the Le Mans series tend to be a tire that is much looser. But if you are driving in IMSA, if you're driving in Nordschleife, the tires work will be completely different because it's a different brand. It's like, he was saying that the Yokohama ones in Nürburgring feels like cheats. That's what it was saying. Really good video, you should have a look. So the tires between a series should work differently because that's normal. Different compounds, different brands have different ways of building a tire. The rubber is different. The way they do it, the synthetic rubber is totally different. Yada, yada, yada. The problem is when you start having a tire that doesn't work in any way, shape, or form from what we see online in the videos, I am weird. You know, I get weird about it. This thing, you're doing very slow, high radius corner with mid speed, the Porsche S's at Le Mans. The car just loses it. You're not going over the speed. You're not doing anything particularly wrong. The tires doesn't give you any information. The tires just go. And you go to the online, you go to a Le Mans session, you watch their onboards, they go 10 kilometers faster than you, and they have more grip. Is the force feedback better than the motor racing? What, PMR? I don't know. I don't know. I didn't mind the force feedback in PMR. I'm probably one of the few people that didn't mind it. In reality, the force feedback told me how shit the tires were. So I wouldn't pan their force feedback. So there's nothing, I don't think there's anything particularly wrong on PMR's force feedback. You need to, I mean, it's wrong the fact that they give you a lot of options. You may consider it wrong because nowadays the tools in the firmwares are so strong that to the point you can fine tune everything. I like the way that LMU handles it, and iRacing kind of handles it. It just gives you the signal. If you want to shape it a little bit, you can shape it a little bit, but the signal is a signal. If you start to shaping it too much on the game, then you have to unshape it on the wheel, and you probably don't want to do that. I know the Porsche GT. The Porsche GT is good. I played this when it came out. So yeah, my main issue with it is that it gets a bit too complicated setting it up. I would just prefer to leave it there, increase the gain, maybe add a little bit of effects, and that's it. Nothing more. What is the best force feedback in sim today? All of them are wrong. It's whatever you like the most. That's the one that is the best. Unless it does something wrong. I've even liked Wrenchboard's force feedback. Told me what the cars were doing. The MR force feedback, you spend a little bit, tells you what the cars are doing. This one, the LMU, the tires don't tell you anything, but you know, on the LMP2, I didn't have any problem at all. And speaking of that, let's go to the protection thing. Thank you very much for reminding me that that exists. Where is it? Auto shifting, anti-lock brakes. What? Wait, what? Hold brakes, hold clutch. Invulnerability. Auto reverse, auto pit limiter. Where is the thing then? Where is the neutral protection? I'm using the Hi-Fi Mans 400 SE. Okay, guys, where is the neutral protection? Is it in controls or something? Gameplay, maybe? In controls. Okay. Car controls? Interaction? No. Camera, gameplay. No. Force feedback. Wouldn't make sense to be here. Calibrate. In controls. Kita. Thank you so much. Looking for the best sim on PC. Are you want to start a fight? Well, guys, I'm on the PC again. I'm on the PC. I want to see which one is the best FPS. You're gonna have no Battlefield, bro. COD is better, bro. Overwatch. I don't know, man. Try a few. Don't go for better. You're gonna be disappointed. You're gonna be disappointed if you go for better. You're gonna be disappointed. Just figure out what you want, and then from that point onwards, you just figure out what's available. Yeah, BF6 tanks best sim, bro. You're enjoying PMR after some force feedback setup. Good for you, man. As long as you're happy, that's what matters. Just move from Gran Turismo. I'm going to go back to Gran Turismo next week. Expect them to change. I would not expect them playing it. I disagree. I move sims all around all the time. I do iRacing. I do LMU, AC. I do ACR. You know, I do all of them. If you have to figure out the feel, you're already thinking it too much. You're thinking about it way too much. If it's not correct, if it's not visibly available, the feel then, it's you getting used to the handling or the characteristics of the driving. It's not you getting used to the driving the sim. It's you getting used to the logic of tires or whatever, because you can be fast understanding the logic, and then you can be fast by trying to exploit what is already available. So when you start looking, oh, you have to drive more to get used to it. But if I jump all the time, and you know, this one is easy to pick up, but it's probably not easy to get faster. And this one is a little more difficult to pick up, but probably easier to get faster. And this one, you really need to get into it, so you pick it up. There's something wrong. Lemons. Let's look at a refresh. Not AMG, not GT3, not 720, LMP2s. Let's go. Wait, what? Oh, it's already qualified. It goes directly into qualify. Okay, let's just have time for one anyways. I mean, you can get easy to find out the sim, and then, you know, be difficult to adapt to the pace, and that's totally normal. You know, nowadays I don't find iRacing very difficult to drive. I find it difficult to drive fast. That's a completely different thing. ACC is really easy for me to pick it up, even if I don't get it there. And after a while, I will be driving faster. ACC is not a very difficult sim to pick up. There are a few things that may be difficult to pick up to get fast, and that's totally fine as well. It's to the point where, like, oh, the sim has this thing hidden and you have to really feel it, bro. Nah, it's wrong. It's wrong. My name is Ricardo. This thing breaks well. And that's the really the thing on the GT3 tires on this game. I can go into the LMP2 now easier than I can get to the GT3s. I just don't understand how the GT3s are driving over the last couple of months. I get to this, I understand how the car drives. I got to the LMP2s and I understood it. The tires were weird, but I understood how the car driven. Of course, I needed to make adjustments because generally, I don't drive aero cars. I drive, you know, mechanical cars. Like the GT3s. Boats, some will say. I sound like Jacques Villeneuve. Oh, that's good. At least I'll have one championship. You don't play SC1 anymore? I do. I do play AC1, but I don't do videos about it anymore. I should, because there are still a lot of people that do. I want to do something with Toge. So if the thing is true, of the GT3's cars will be better, because there's going to be a new tire model, I'm all up for it. Because that... Man, really, that tire model is tragic right now. I think it was so much better in the beginning of the year, but they had issues on a 4C back and whatever. How do the French and Portuguese sound the same? Well, Jacques Villeneuve is not French, it's Quebecois. And people say the Portuguese sound like Russians, and they're wrong, but you don't stream with AC1, nah, I don't. Yeah, yeah, it's completely different the way these tires work. If they did the logic of these tires into GT3s, I would be happy. Because I'm doing this, even though I'm at low speed, I have low aero. The tires stable, they're stable. You know? Guys, don't expect me to be fast. I haven't driven this combo ever. Yeah, the rear, well, it's the tires, they definitely go easy. Yes, I agree. And even the LMP2 drives better after getting the tires semi-warm, I think. Just the GT3s are super tragic. Still driving too much like a GT3 car. I don't know. Somebody said that the GT3 cars would be updated, the tires. If they do the Hyper first, I'll go to the Hypers, I'll try them out. I'll watch James Baldwin's video on driving them, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, I cornered, went a little bit over of what the fronts were prepared to, got instant understeer and felt it. I felt the understeer. On GT3s you can't do that. So, oh my god. Even in the way this releases the brakes, you know? Or releases the throttle. It's better. It's better. It's just a better tire model. Just a better tire model overall. I'm gonna save this stream, just... Look, I said this about the tire model. It's crap, it's shit. Bye-bye. So if they update it, I'm all okay for it. Probably... Yeah, the lighting is really good. The performance could be better though, and they could add DLSS, in my opinion. It would help a lot of people with triple screens and stuff. The lighting in LMU is really, really natural. Very well calibrated, I like it. I could make it a little warmer. I wish they could have like a white calibration, a white balance calibration, you know. We're gonna do like a 45, aren't we? We're 8 seconds off pace. Oh my god, this is tragic. This is bad, this is bad. This is real bad. So the front ones got... Or is it the rear ones? I'll go for the... Actually. 97. Yeah. I am gonna be cooked. Cancel. This is bad, guys. This is real bad. I probably have a second or two, but that's about it. Is the car setup correct? Am I using the correct car setup? Rear P1. Custom setup. MG. Load now. Maybe. Yeah, the tracks of this are really good.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race
Studio
start.
397, Kunos, and Polyphony do the tracks incredibly well. That's what I have to say. That's what I have to say, man.
Formation lap has started.
So 12 laps. Not enough. We need to fuel, what, 3 laps? Maybe 4 laps. We'll leave it at 4 and we'll go from there. And you can let me tell me to update and then tell me I'm speeding up afterwards. So we're starting P5, P6. Cars are cold already.
Green
Oh,
flag, green flag.
my brake pedal is too soft? No, my brake pedal is exactly how I want it. It's actually okay. Hard brake pedals are memes. I've already done a video about it. These people are retarded. Of course. The guy that actually breaks the car is the guy that gets fucked. Oh, the car is gone. Incrível, meu. Incrível, meu. I saw the thing and it's just are these people mental, dude? The moment I saw the accident, it's the moment I started braking. Right? Sometimes you can just avoid the accident by going through them, but... I stay here. I don't force the car, right? Stay there. Oh, clean, right? Oh, that was on me. That was on me. I mean, I don't know what else I can do. What a horrible day to race. What a horrible day to race. This is really stupid. Half of the field gone. Just... And I brake. I can't do any more. I brake. I brake and I leave the car there standing. Okay, so these two. So this guy. So what happens then? You, if it's the weave, I'm gonna be pissed off. It's the weave. And come on. Break the car. I hope none of you is doing the 24 hours. Of course, it's always the weave. Yeah, platinum. Absolutely. This is very interesting. Yeah. Hello. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. For today, it's 4 races. 4 went like crap. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you there. There's really no point trying to aggro this because it's not gonna work in the way that I think. As for the pedals, I have mixed feelings about them. I'll probably need to adjust them. At the moment, I'm not liking them very much. We need SR reset. I think the SR needs to be very different from this. It cannot be every single race like this. It's too easy to get SRP3. It's too easy to get to gold. It's literally 5 or 6 races, and after, you know, it's bad. At the moment, it's tough out there doing the thing. So honestly, I think I'm going to iRacing. It's really tough out there. It wasn't like this until 1.0. Since 1.0, it's been like going downhill. Both the tires in the GT3s and the driving standards. Well, it is what it is, dude. it is what it is. There's really no point trying to aggro. After 2 races of racing them, I go back to Gran Turismo. Probably what's going to happen anyways. The devs are burnt down. Yeah, probably they are. But I'm not going to go on a big rant about it. So guys, next streams next week will be actually Gran Turismo. Because the DLC will be out and we're going to have a look at whatever. Let's see if I gain any safety rating. Let's see. If I gain safety rating, yeah, it's bad. My stats, event history. On those 2, I actually lost safety rating, but it won't make a difference. Yeah. Next week we're gonna go to the DLCs. I'm gonna do more Gran Turismo content over the next few weeks. Hopefully, if I like it. If I don't like it, I'll probably ignore it. So, guys, thank you very much for being with me. Hope you have enjoyed. I think you didn't, but it was fun. A little bit. See you next time. Bye-bye. And